Oh my goodness, I am so excited for this video. This is my January TBR video and I'm actually doing one of these little jar things. I always see these on YouTube videos. So once a month I will be doing a TBR jar picks my books for the month. So I put a bunch of prompts in here which are all different tropes, color of books, titles, styles, different things you'll see throughout the video. Because I am a very indecisive person and my physical TBR is growing quite a lot. So far, this is what I have at the moment, is all of these, and these are the books behind it, but still, there's a lot of books to get through. I'm actually kind of nervous because I'm like, I'm gonna have to actually read these. This isn't just like a fun picking out a jar, like I'm gonna have to read these this month. Okay, first one. Okay, I feel like this one. Why am I nervous? Okay, I picked out book to film adaptation. Let's have a little look. Okay, are any of these films or going to be films? If I'm right, I'm pretty sure Fourth Wing is going to be made into a TV series, so potentially that one. Oh my goodness, I have found the one. I have found the one. Can't wait one day to actually have a shelf so I don't have to do this every single time. That's another good one. I know it's a TV show, but okay. I feel like I've already found the perfect one because I had no idea when I picked that out. I was like, I don't think any of them. But although these two are TV shows, this one is being made into a film this month and coming out on Netflix. So I feel like this makes the only logical sense. People with me on vacation, because there's a guy from the Hunger Games film. I forgot his name. And he's in it, but I have no idea who the girl is. But I do like an Emily Henry book. I've read a few on here. I think it's span over multiple different summers. Poppy and Alex meet, they hate each other. Ooh, I think it might actually be an enemies to lovers. They have fallings out and different things and they keep coming back to each other. And then this summer, Poppy asks Alex to join her on one last trip. Could this trip make them realize they're not just friends after all? So this seems like an enemies to lovers and a friends to lovers, weirdly. And it is being made into a film. I've actually been really excited to see that film. So this is 100% first one on the TBR. Well done, TBR jar. Okay, the next one in the TBR jar. Why am I so nervous? I'm going to give it like a proper... What is it going to be? There's like two. Author. Oh, this one's good. Okay. Author you've never read before. There's quite a lot on here I haven't read before. I actually have quite a few Sarah Adams books and I've never read any of them yet, but I've been kind of piling them up because I know I'll like them. Another Sarah Adams one I have is When in Rome, and I don't know whether to go with this one or When in Rome. I feel like I'm gonna decide between these two. Maybe it's time for a plot twist. Emily Walker hates anyone disrupting her carefully curated life, especially her legendary nemesis. I think this one's an enemies to lovers, but I've heard really good things about it. However, When in Rome, I know it is like inspired by the Audrey Hepburn film Roman Holiday, which is one of my favourite movies of all time. So I'm really excited, but I don't know whether it's like a summer one. Amelia Rose is burnt out of years of maintaining her public image as pop princess Ray Rose. But after finding Amelia on his front lawn in her broken down car, he decides to let her stay in his guest room on a very temporary basis, of course. Ooh, and he's a grumpy tour guide. I feel like this is going to be Grumpy Sunshine trope as well. I feel like I'm feeling this one. I feel like it's more of a summer one, even though it's winter right now. I'm kind of feeling it because I just love Roman Holiday so much. Okay, next one in the TBR jar. This is going so well right now. I hope this keeps up. What is this gonna be? Ooh, interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. TikTok book, so like a book talk book. Which, some of these are good and some of these are... and I definitely have quite a lot of those. I don't know which one to go with. Okay. This is definitely one I see on TikTok a lot. So Tomorrow, and Tomorrow. Oh, I really want to read this. Oh my goodness. It's not a romance, but it is all about love. At a crowded train station one morning, he is catapulted straight back to childhood. And the other was, oh my goodness, so this is a childhood friends to lovers. And then the other one I picked up was Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. And I have read Malibu Rising, absolutely loved it. And although I haven't read Daisy Jones and the Six, I've seen the series. I have no idea what this book is about. I've just seen it all over TikTok. Like, this is the most TikTok book I could think of possible, so maybe I should go with this one. Reclusive Hollywood icon Evelyn Hugo is finally ready to tell the truth about her glamorous and scandalous life. But when she chooses unknown magazine reporter Monique Grant to write her story, no one is more astounded than Monique herself. From making her way to Los Angeles, set in the 1950s, to leaving show business in the 80s, and of course the 7 husbands along the way, Evelyn unspools a tale of ruthless ambition, unexpected friendship, and great forbidden love. But as Evelyn's story nears a conclusion, it becomes clear that her life intersects with Monique's own tragic and irreversible ways. I'm so intrigued. I feel like it's going to be really similar to Malibu Rising, where it's kind of like interview goes back and forth, like past and present. Okay, I'm very intrigued. Okay, we'll go with this one. I'm going to be doing a poll on Instagram once a month to see which trope people would prefer me read. So I did that for this month. And if you want to have a say in my next TBR video, make sure to follow my Instagram. It is charismy__. And you can have a say in what trope I read next month. I'll put the results on here. I did which trope should I read next, friends to lovers or enemies to lovers, and it was actually a really close call, but most people chose enemies to lovers, so it is time to choose an enemies to lovers book. Wait, I swear I just read one of these books was enemies to lovers. Which one was it? Oh, it was the Beg, Borrow and Steal book. Do I really want to read 2 of the same author in 1 month? Off the top of my head, I'm not sure which ones are. Except Pride and Prejudice, and I don't know if I can go through a classic this month. They take so long to read. Okay, I think I'll probably go with the Beg, Borrow and Steal one, because it does say Emily Walker hates anyone disrupting her carefully created life, especially her legendary nemesis, Jack Bennet. This is definitely enemies to lovers. Ooh, Jack's back in town after a failed engagement and he's here to stay, both as her colleague and her neighbour. So it's kind of going to be like forced proximity and enemies to lovers. We do love that. Back to the TBR jar. We are picking another one. Oh my goodness. What is it going to be? Ooh! Okay. The next one I came up with was fantasy book. And I actually have a whole pile of fantasy books here, and I haven't even read a fantasy book ever in my life. Oh my goodness, this is why I was nervous. Okay, but like, I really want to get into fantasy. I bought the entire Shatter Me series because I really wanted to do a reading vlog of that series, and I also got most of the Powerless series because I found a lot of the books for like just £1 in charity shops. And then I also have Cruel Prince and Fourth Wing, and I also have Iron Flame as well. I feel like I want to start either Powerless or the Shatter Me series. See, the thing is, I read the back of any fantasy book and I'm just so confused, but I hear everyone says it's really good. I think I'm going to start the Shatter Me series just because I bought them recently for really cheap. I think I'm going to start Shatter Me. I'm just going to start with the first one. I really hope I like these because I've overinvested. My last book is really exciting, and this is going to be a thing that I'll be doing in all of my TBR videos because my lovely best friend Ella, shout out to Ella, for Christmas, she got me a whole box and she literally wrapped them all up and put a month on each of them. I have literally no idea what any of these books are. So I'm going to find the January one and we're going to unwrap it together. And I'm so excited. Why can't I find January, July? Where's January? Okay, I found it finally. There's my January one. This is so cute. I can't. This is so sweet. I don't know whether I should close my eyes. I have a feeling she told me which one this one is. So if it is that one, then I already know. I'm going to close my eyes and then I'm going to reveal it. Oh my goodness! Wait, she's literally put The Office Dwight in his serene peace mode. That... She told me she thought January might be the Midnight Library because I ended up buying this book the other day. She was like, no, Karis, it's one of these books. And I was like, oh no, now I have 2 copies. So It'll be great. I am so excited to read this book. You have no idea. And the little letter that Ella added to this, it says, a short but hitting story to start the year. Nora's life has been going from bad to worse. Then at a stroke of midnight on her last day on Earth, she finds herself transported to a library. There she is given the chance to undo her regrets and try out each of the lives she might have had, which raises the ultimate question with infinitive choices. What is the best way to live? I am so excited to read this book. Oh my goodness. This actually might be the first one I read. No, this feels so sad. I mean, it's exciting because now I know what books I'm going to read, but it also feels sad because the excitement of the TBR jar and everything I've been doing is gone. So these are the books that I'm going to be reading through the month of January. And I'm very excited. These are really good books. All of these I am very excited and hyped to read. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this TBR video. I love doing this. This is going to be a thing I do every month. This has been so much fun. I feel like it's Christmas, but with books. And they're books I already know I need to read. But I'm being told which ones I'm going to read. If you have any book recommendations on books I should add to my TBR, make sure to comment them. And if you want to see more videos like this, then make sure you subscribe and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!